It was good. How was yours? Gina, we hit that light switch, right? Thanks. Oh, walk like you about 90 years old. He ain't worked out. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. It's the same guy. Yep. The way you know. Miss Van. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, all right. What's going on? Mm-hmm. They still coming out. Looks like they see it. What's up there? Yeah, well, bad. Okay. Reason why we on December the 8th and the first, they got to be approved. Once this is approved? Yeah, they got it. So they'll both be up there in the morning. I was right to and Sissy said, hey, how you doing, Miss Dad? You know, thank you, Sam. You no problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, but so that's no big thing. I'm just telling you that. Oh, okay. Because that, you know, you may have to take it to anyway, but I'm not hiding it. I just know that there's further information I can go. That'll be good. Okay. That way I can send it right away if it's okay with you. Right. Yeah. Right. That'll be fun. Yeah. How are you, man? Oh, take it around, man. Go ahead, thanks. Hey. Come on, man, man. Oh. No. See. Testing, testing. It's easy. Right here. Thought I had it. You got somebody to write it on?
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got it.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good evening, everyone. A little technical difficulty, sorry. As soon as Mr. Cobb and
Sorry.
Attorney Cooper,
Sorry.
I would like to duly call the January 5th, 2026 City Council meeting to order. And we'll let Attorney Cooper take his seat. And we're going to open with a word of prayer. And I would like to ask former Counselor Eric Calhoun if he will grace us with a prayer this evening.
Almighty said. Father, we thank you. Thank you for all the many blessings that you bestow upon us. We thank you for being here to prosper and take our city forward, Father. Father, help us, guide us, direct our path. Father, continue to give us wisdom to work together to make this the best city in the United States of America. Father, thank you for all the things you have done, you are doing, and you will do, and give us peace of mind in order to carry our jobs forward. In the name of Jesus, we pray.
Amen. Thank you so much. And all those willing and able, if you would stand for the pledge. And I want to ask Officer Stone if he will lead us in the pledge. Thank you so much, Officer Stone. Mr. Cobb, if you will make note that everyone is here this evening. And before we go into the matters of the agenda, we do have some special presentations this evening. So I would like to first ask Chief Reed, if he would come at this time.
Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year. I want to say we got through the holidays with a really kind of safe community, and I'm really tickled about that. We didn't have some of the same issues we did, so give y'all self a hand. I've got a couple presentations tonight, and I always love to do these in public because even though all of us don't live in Pleasant Grove that work in Pleasant Grove, we're a part of your community, and we get to spend a lot of time. We spend as much time sometimes with our coworkers and with y'all as we do as our family. So I always like to present awards and special things in front of the people out of transparency and then just to recognize. So I want to start off, first off, we do an Officer of the Quarter obviously 4 times a year, and so we just got through with the final quarter of 2025, and we need to make that announcement. So anytime we choose people for accolades, I look at it in terms of value, how much value you bring not only to yourself, but to your department and those that work under you, and how much value do you bring to your superiors. I try to make myself as valuable as possible to the mayor and the council, and we like to recognize those people who bring value. So first off, I would like to recognize our officer of the last quarter of 2025. This person stepped up in the last quarter in a way that most of y'all don't know about. We had a sickness in our dispatch office last year where one of our dispatchers had a stroke, and they were out for a long time. And so the dispatch supervisor is the person that manages everything that happens inside that E911 center. So they're the ones that make sure we're staffed 24/7, and that when you call 911, they get you the help you need. And they're kind of those first responders behind the scenes. You know, we like to call them the first responders because they're the ones that receive the call and get us started your way. So this year when we had the medical emergency inside dispatch, this person stepped up and kept it all held together. She worked long hours herself, and I want to recognize her outstanding. A little bit. Well, this is actually a multi-award winner that she's won several times now, because she is one of the most valuable workers that you never see for the city. I call her my work wife because right, she's the one that kind of mothers me and takes care of me. So she's really special to us. Uh, as we have the end of the quarter, we also have the end of the year, and we'd like to recognize now our Officer of the Year. And so, again, when you talk in terms of value, how much value you bring to an organization, this person has been valuable since the day he stepped foot in our police department. And across the board, if we have a truck that's down, he's out there under the hood. If we have something broken, he'll fix it. If you need somebody to come in and work, he does it. He's also a great sounding board. He was a former chief himself, and he was a great sounding board to me when I need to bounce some ideas off. And so he's in my brain trust, so to speak, when I have everybody in. And I simply couldn't do the job without him today. And so, Billy Dillon. Because he's so valuable, he's also earned something. We had an unexpected resignation a couple of weeks ago. Billy's on our list for the personnel board to hire, and thank God he is, because really there is nobody more deserving and who can take over the role as sergeant as Billy. So we're going to promote him. I can do this with family. I'd like Justin to come up and Scarlett's been there. What we're going to do, I'm going to give him his oath of office. We like to give a new oath of office with every promotion, right? And it just re-invalidates their sense of duty and their oath to this community. So I'm going to swear him in, and I'm going to ask girls if they will help him start the sergeant's right. Put a badge on him too. How about that? Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Benny Hill,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
and the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
that I will faithfully and honestly
that I will faithfully and honestly
discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as a police sergeant
as So, first I have to thank God for just.
Oh.
I just have to show my gratitude. First, I have to just thank God for His grace and mercy in my life, for giving me my wife and children that support me, for giving me the opportunity to work in a city that's so supportive, having the administration that we have that gives us the tools that we need, that supports us, that guides us the way we need to, and of course having our city leaders that just trust me with this responsibility in this job. So I just ask for prayers as I continue to grow and continue to do this job.
With your permission, I'm just. Thank you. Guys, thank you.
To all of our first responders, we want to tell you how much we thank you, appreciate you. We know that your jobs are not easy, but we appreciate everything that you do on a daily basis and the sacrifices you make. Thank you. And congratulations, Sergeant Newton. Congratulations, Miss Liz. Miss Liz is amazing. She, all of them are amazing, but Miss Liz, she gets to hear and catch a whole lot of stuff. So we appreciate her so much. Now, before we get to the agenda, we have another presentation from Miss Damika Hodge.
Good evening and Happy New Year. I am Damika Hodge, Executive Administrative Assistant to Mayor Lawson. I want to say thank you to everyone who contributed to the City of Pleasant Grove Giving Tree. The Mayor's Office extends our sincere appreciation to New Bethlehem Baptist Church, Be Kind Birmingham, and the James Bradbury IV Foundation for their valued support. So now I would like to Pastor. So this is my pastor, Pastor Rogers, at New Bethlehem Baptist Church. So Pastor, on behalf of Pleasant Grove, this certificate of appreciation reads, this certificate is proudly presented to the New Bethlehem Baptist Church. Thank you for your generous donation and for your heart to put others first in contributing to the City of Pleasant Grove Giving Tree. Your kindness, your faith, your willingness to serve is truly appreciated. Your support makes a meaningful difference in the lives of those in need. Signed by the mayor and the clerk and the seal of the City of Pleasant Grove. And with that, hold on. New Bethlehem had a goal of $50,000, and we met that goal. And yes, with the partnership of the church, we was able to give back $10,000 of that $50,000 to the City of Pleasant Grove. And when I said my pastor has a heart of gold, he told us 5 years ago, do not give him anything for Christmas. He wanted us to give back, and along with the City of Pleasant Grove, it was St. Jude, Ronald McDonald, and Salvation Army. Yes. So, Pastor, I thank you for your vision for giving back. Oh.
Certainly to Madam Mayor Lawson and to all of the councilmen and councilwomen
of the city of Pleasant Grove. Particularly, I want to recognize Councilwoman Regina Van Williams, who served to create or connect us for a wider spread opportunity to minister to the masses. Here's a simple definition of ministry. A simple definition of ministry is simply to meet needs. And that's what we aim to do. Jesus said in Matthew 25, when you have done it unto the least, you have also done it unto me. And my heart has been burdened and to meet the needs. I couldn't bear the thought of having extra when people didn't have basic necessities. And so our church partnered together along with Pleasant Grove community and the Bradbury Foundation and others to create a wider spread opportunity to minister to the masses. And I want to appreciate you and thank you for this opportunity and this honor. God bless you.
So next, my certificate of appreciation goes to Be Kind of Birmingham. So before I read this, not only did Ashley come to the city of Pleasant Grove to retrieve a tag off the giving tree, she actually picked 7 tags. So out of those 7 tags, she was able to help 7 families. So complete. Thank you so much for that. So this certificate of appreciation reads, the certificate is proudly presented to Be Kind Birmingham. In recognition of your generous donation and meaningful contribution to the city of Pleasant Grove's giving tree, your kindness and support have made a positive impact to many and is sincerely appreciated. Thank you so much. So my last certificate of appreciation goes to James Bradbury, the 4th Foundation. Come on, Mother Bradbury. This certificate reads, Certificate of Appreciation. This certificate is proudly presented to the James Bradbury 4th Foundation in recognition of your generous donation and meaningful contributions to the city of Pleasant Grove's giving tree. Your commitment to helping others make a meaningful difference. We are truly grateful for your kindness and generosity you show our community. From the mayor's office, signed by the mayor and the city clerk. We appreciate you.
I just want to say thank you for recognizing James and his giving back to this community. James grew up in Pleasant Grove, and it just honors me that I can accept this award on his behalf because this community plays a great role in the man that he's become. So I just want to say thank you to the city of Pleasant Grove, to the mayor, and also Regina and the city council. So thanks, everyone.
And with the James Bradbury, the 4th Foundation, they gave out $10,000 as well. That goes along with toys and gift cards. And my apologies, I forgot to let Ashley say something on behalf of Be Kind Birmingham. Too busy protecting her. We had this.
Big speaker, but thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do this. To mimic a lot of what Ms. Bradbury said. I grew up here Pleasant Grove raised me, and I'm so thankful to be able to give back to it. But I can't take recognition for all of it. Every bit of this is God. He has orchestrated this whole thing, and all glory goes to Him always.
Amen. All glory goes to God. But my last and final appreciation goes to my mayor, Mayor Yolanda Y. Lawson. Certificate of appreciation. She doesn't know this, so I hope she ain't standing behind me crying. This certificate is presented to Mayor Yolanda Y. Lawson. Thank you for putting others first, even when it's not easy. Your compassion, your generosity makes the world around you better. It shows so much character. Jesus. Stop. And and it means so much more than you probably realize. Thank you. So, the giving tree was the mayor's vision. She told me about it, and I went to work. So it was her vision. It's going to be annually. So I hope, to have more participation from the other citizens to come retrieve a tag and also bring me the application. I do want to give one exemplary honor appreciating to Miss LaShawn. You went out, you saw, you fought, and you brought back those applications. None of this couldn't have been possible without you bringing those back to me. So thank you. I rewarded TT for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. So this person always wants to recognize everybody else. But you guys, I want you to know that since day one, um, Ms. Hodge, she was first a volunteer. Then she became a super volunteer. And then she became my executive assistant. None of this office right now works without her. And I am so grateful for everything that she does on a daily basis. She dove right in. She took my vision and made it visual. And I appreciate her. She solicited the volunteers. She organized everything. And you guys, if you had seen her office coming up to the days, she couldn't get in, I couldn't get in, but she made sure that the gifts were in the office. So this certificate of appreciation with gratitude is awarded to Mrs. Damika Hodge for exemplary performance and dedication to excellence during the City of Pleasant Grove Giving Tree and the 2025 Christmas to Remember. Your service and dedication reflect the highest standards of this municipality, and I appreciate you. Forgive me, y'all, I'm sorry. Now we will go on with the agenda. First, we want to start with the approval of the minutes from the last regularly scheduled meeting on December 8th, 2025. I need a motion.
December 8th.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and properly second. Are there any questions? Hearing none. All those in favor, by a show of hands? And that passes unanimously, Mr. Cobb. Next up, we will turn this portion over to Counselor Pro Tem Van Williams.
We're at the part where we have previously reviewed our bills. So I'm going to put these bills on the table as a motion. So fellow council,
We have a motion to pay bills.
I second.
Point of order.
Include the amount.
all right. Everybody hold their little horses. Let's take these glasses off. The amount of the bills are $275,337.98.
Mayor, point of order.
And what's your point of order?
I don't, because there is a bill inside of here that goes to Miss Van, Miss Olivia Van. I do not believe that Miss Regina Van can bring the motion.
Attorney Cooper?
Yes, ma'am.
The bills include a payment to a relative of Ms. Van, and there is a point of order that the bills cannot be brought for a vote because it includes her payment.
I don't believe that the entire bills that have been presented to the council can be not paid because of one in particular. If in fact there is some question about that particular payment, then it may be raised for the council to consider whether or not to go forward with that.
Okay, so we just need the motion, second, and then call for question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and second, now call for question. Do you want to address that as the question on record?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that it should have been taken care of before there was a second, but, because now you have a motion on the floor. There has to be, something has to be done with that motion at this point, so.
Okay. So we have a motion and properly second. Do you want to state your issue for the record?
Just that
Counselor Geary?
there's a bill included in the amount of bills that is a relative of Pro Tem Van Williams, and I do not believe that she can bring the motion.
Okay, that question is stated for the record. And I will address that if that is the case, then that would mean that she could not vote on the bills either. And so functionality would say that at any given time, that if it was not properly contracted, that a person could not vote on a relative's expenses. So how would we handle that, Mr. Cooper, Attorney Cooper?
Quite frankly, I think that the consideration of her not being able to vote because of a relative doesn't in and of itself exclude her from voting on this, because if she's not personally involved with the bill.
Okay. Okay, so I think that what we'll do is your question has been stated for the record, and we will proceed with the vote at this time, and then we will address it accordingly. So all those in favor of payment of the bills, by show of hands? If you'll note that with the exception of Councilor Geary and Councilor Brown, all those opposed? Okay, they have the same right. That motion passes. And for the record, I will state for the public's consumption that this contract was entered into and began before Councilor Williams became a city councilor, so I don't want there to be a discrepancy rumored or displayed to the city of Pleasant Grove. So I promised you a transparent government. So I will make every effort to make sure that that continues forward. But this contract was entered into well before Councilor Van was elected and took office. And I think that we have the opportunity to address that accordingly. Now for the mayor's report. I want to, is it on? Okay, no. I want to begin by thanking our city council members, our city staff, and everyone who's here tonight and tuning in online. Civic engagement matters, and I truly appreciate the city's participation at this level. I would like to especially take a moment again to thank the citizens of the city of Pleasant Grove for their participation with the Giving Tree, in addition to the additional parties, of course, Ms. Ashley, who's participated for years in the city of Pleasant Grove with Be Kind Birmingham, the James Bradbury IV Foundation, the Val's Print Shop participated as well because she was able to give us some supplies. I appreciate New Bethlehem Baptist Church and all of the active participants. I definitely want to give a superior and special thank you to our Public Works Department led by Mr. Charles Goldsmith. Without them, you guys, they were there the whole time. They were able to load and unload items for us. They participated, they stayed well beyond their working in time, and they gladly did it. And they were able to assist us beyond measure. So I am so thankful to you and your team, Mr. Goldsmith. We were able to make this specifically titled A Christmas to Remember. Ms. Hodge shared with you some of the things that went out, but also in addition to that, I want you all to know that we were able to service and provide meals to, was it 5 families, complete meals, and it included everything from the beverages, the appetizers, to the desserts. And they were overjoyed. It made a huge difference in so many people's lives. As Ms. Hodge shared with you, there was the distribution of a little over $20,000 to the citizens of Pleasant Grove in need. So I want you all to take joy when you lay down tonight, or when you say your prayers tonight or in the morning, or whenever you say them, when you get in the car. Thank God for the resources that were brought to this city to help some of our friends and neighbors this Christmas season. You guys, to see the young people's faces light up, you just would not believe. And it was the simplest of things that they were excited over. So I want you to know and take joy in knowing that we made a difference. We did make this a Christmas to remember. I'm very excited about our seniors program. We're finally in January. The first day is the best day of the year, January 13th. Also the day, the founding of the best sorority in the world, but we're not going to go into that. Delta Sigma Theta. So I would like to wish all my sorors a happy Founders Day on January 13th. And I would encourage everyone, it's 55 and older, to please come out and participate. It's going to start at 9 a.m. to 12 noon. We're excited. I would love for anyone that's willing to participate, or if you know someone that's willing to participate or wants to participate, please encourage them to come, be a part of the inaugural kickoff session on January 13th. It's going to be held right here at the community center. Ms. Dansby is our director of the seniors. freelance director of the seniors program, and we appreciate her priceless services that she gives to the city of Pleasant Grove. So I encourage you, just keep her encouraged, keep her motivated. If you want to contribute to the program, please feel free to do so. Ms. Dansby is open to contributions. She's accepting them freely, So anything that you feel that you want to do for the seniors program, please do so. If you want to come by and just say hi, do so. 55 and older next Tuesday. As we look ahead, I want you all to know that we are moving towards 2026 with both excitement and expectation. The excitement comes just from being a part of this beautiful city, this awesome leadership, this awesome opportunity. The expectation that we will continue to raise the bar, that we will continue to strengthen our partnerships and deliver progress that our residents can see and feel. That's our goal, is to serve you all as citizens, and we want to do that collectively and as progressively as we can. That forward momentum includes continuing to develop and deepen relationships. We're working with the school. As I stated before, we are developing those partnerships. We're working with the Board of Education, developing those partnerships. We're taking the opportunity everywhere that we can, where the door is open and the opportunity presents itself, to make a difference for our city. We're definitely working with our legislative partners. They do go back into session next Tuesday, the same day that the program starts. But they go back into session on next Tuesday, and I've had the opportunity to speak with our representative and to speak with our senator, and also to speak with our commissioner, Jimmy Stevens, and our co-commissioner, LaShonda Scales. I've had the opportunity over the holidays to share with them some of the plans and anticipated programs that we would love to bring to our city. And I am very confident that we're going to have their help and support. In addition to that, we're working with the Alabama Department of Transportation on some projects to bring some resources to our city. We're working with ADEM to bring some resources to our city. So while December was planned to be a break for us, it turned into a working session. So I had to, if I saw the opportunity, I had to use it. So I was very grateful to be in the rooms and at the tables with the persons that I needed to speak with to get those resources here. I am out there really selling Pleasant Grove. If someone pretends that they are making a joke and said, I should move to Pleasant Grove, yes, you should. So it's a serious thing for me because I think that we're moving forward. I also want to thank our city staff for the work they do every day, often behind closed doors and unseen. But I want you all to know that it is not remiss that I don't see it. I know what you're doing, and I appreciate everything that you do. So that's all that I have. Next on the agenda, we have the adoption of the Anti-Trafficking Proclamation for the National Human Trafficking Prevention Month. And just to share for public consumption, this proclamation is one that several cities in Jefferson County they have passed already. It is one against anti-human trafficking, to let people know and be aware that we will not entertain, that we do not encourage, that we will not participate in, and that we will not host or honor any human trafficking in the city of Pleasant Grove. So I present this to the city council at this time in the form of a motion.
I would like to make a motion.
No, I presented it as a motion.
Okay, I second.
Okay. We have a motion is properly second. Any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, raise your hand. And that motion passes unanimously, Mr. Cobb. Next on the agenda, we have the approval of Resolution 2026-01, a resolution of the City of Pleasant Grove, Alabama, authorizing travel advance for Mayor Pro Tem Regina Van Williams, Councilor Jaquise Gary, and Councilor Marion Gino Brown to attend the 2026 NLC Congressional Conference for continuing education. And I place that in the form of a motion.
I second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the resolution number 2026-01? By show of hands? Okay. And that passes unanimously, Mr. Cobb. Next, we'll have the officers of the city reports, and we'll start with you, Mr. Cobb.
I don't have anything.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Mr. Cobb had the opportunity to have about 2.5 weeks off for the holiday. So we're happy to see him back in his nice, bright sweater. But we appreciate having you back.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And next, we'll have officers of the city report from Mr. Goldsmith, Charles Goldsmith.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
I just have a few reports. Since December, we only had 4 service calls for Public Works of Pleasant Grove. 2 of them were cities. The other 2 was Birmingham Waterworks, which we did contact the Waterworks, and they're supposed to be out soon, handling those 2 calls. Another report was that we found out that the city hall had a hot water issue in December. That's been going on for quite a while now, from my knowledge. We replaced the hot water tank and got the city hall back on with some hot water. Been cleaning up the areas around the city hall itself, so that we can get out to the citizens as needed, plus the park. Me and Chief Reed have been cleaning around the back side of the police department where they can get out safely without tearing their vehicles up. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. That was Mr. Goldsmith's first report. Thank you. Great job, great job. Chief Reed? Okay, hearing no other, we'll start with our committee reports. Would you like to start, Mr. Lassiter?
I can, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm excited to be here tonight. It's been a blessing over the holidays. I'm hoping and prayerfully that you guys had a great holiday. It's good to see everyone. I know that during the holiday season, there's a lot of loved ones that was probably a little down, a little out. So hopefully and prayerfully, you guys kind of, gave them a little hug or whatever you needed to do. So thankful for that. I was doing some things that was kind of under the cover out there with my wife, my grands, out there with the citizen Birmingham, trying to feed the homeless. And I tell you, it's just heartbreaking when you see people that are in need and you can help them, and you just walk past them. So we fed, I don't know, my son, we fed so many peoples in the city of Birmingham. I was able to reach out to, over about 300 some peoples in the city of Pleasant Grove by phone, just wishing them happy New Year. I just give glory to God because I wasn't able to do it. It was Him doing it through me. So I'm thanking God for that. And I do want to say that is Miss Ashley gone? She's gone. So Ms. Val, I just want to say I want to thank her personally for giving to the nursing home. It was so helpful. Those people were so excited to get, and I want her to know they were so excited to get the it was a joy, tears and everything. So we giving out, me and my brother, we minister there from time to time. So we giving out to the nursing home every Christmas, and we thank for her support. Thank her. Mayor, if it's okay, we got a major issue that we had previous term that been going on with the city of Birmingham Waterworth. And it's been a major turnover. There's a lot of people that was in office, from managers to general managers that are gone now. That was some of my contacts, so I got to get my contact back. So I'm having a meeting Wednesday with them. We got some projects that we got to make sure that it's gonna be done, that they promised us that they're gonna be doing. So it's a major projects that have been going on, so hopefully, and if you ride through the city, I'm sure 13th Street, they are doing service line, putting new service back in now, along with new mains and things. So I need to make sure that the rest of these streets and it's gonna be taken care of.
Details on that meeting?
Well, I talked to the gentleman during our pre-council. He called me, and as soon as I think I'm gonna meet with him Wednesday, this Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If you'll give us the details.
Okay, sure. But other than that, that's it for right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Lassiter. Councilor Gary?
Happy New Year to each of you. I hope everyone is having a great start to the new year. Just a couple of things. I did have a list of items I was going to go through, but the time has been far spent. So I'm only going to touch on a couple of things, but just a reminder, our next meeting is going to be next Monday and not in 2 weeks because of Martin Luther King Day. And so we'll have the meeting on next Monday. So before I read this, I didn't write this. This was provided to me. So this is from the Pleasant Grove Public Library. The Pleasant Grove Public Library is honored and very pleased to announce that our Pleasant Grove City Council representative is our own Jaquise Gary. And it's going to be a wonderful year in our library. Tuesday, January the 6th and Thursday, February the 12th at 10 a.m. there will be a Medicare 101 information meeting at the library. On Wednesday, January the 14th at 10 a.m. is the Poetry Club meeting. They will be discussing the poetry of Marie Howe. Marie Howe's Pulitzer-winning new and selected poems speak in a voice both intimate and brave, finding holiness in grocery aisles, grief, memory, and the ordinary ache of being human. Her poems do not preach. They sit beside you, listen closely, and leave a quiet light on. Wednesday, January 21st at 10 a.m. is our monthly book club meeting. We're reading The Memory House by Rachel Hawk. The January leaders are Teresa Hawkins and Eva Julian. Please come and bring a friend. Wednesday, February the 4th is the next Paint with Brenda class. Stop by the library to sign up. The Needlepoint group, Knit Wits, meets every Wednesday at 1 p.m. The genealogy class is now meeting by appointment only, so call or come by the library for details. And the library will close on Friday, January the 16th at noon and reopen on Tuesday, January the 20th at 8 a.m. in observance of Martin Luther King Memorial Day. And Mayor, I just have one question. I know that the last time we were here, someone came talking about the drainage issues. I don't think that's what you were just talking about at all, though.
No.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be addressed.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna see if we had an update, if we had looked at that issue at all, or.
I want to say that was the matter that Mr. Goldsmith was addressing. We also had another issue to come up just over the weekend. So he has added that to his list. So in addition to Mr. Lassiter meeting with them, which I wasn't aware of till just now, we will definitely add those items to the list to make sure that they're properly addressed as quickly as possible.
All right.
Mayor, there may be two different issues that we might be talking about.
Well, I thought that you were talking about the ongoing matter of Birmingham Waterworks having to come and make certain repairs within the city.
Well.
You said it was an ongoing issue.
That, but I think that, Councilman Garrett is talking about another issue. I think she's talking about the drainage, that had the, stop up the drainage and all that. I think that's a little different than what I was talking.
We've been working on the drainage, we gotta address them as they come in, because you don't know what the problem is until they call them in. So we've cleaned 3 drains out of here so far, on 11th Avenue and 3rd Avenue as well. So, we've been trying to catch them as they come in.
Okay, I understand. So is one of those the one that was addressed in the previous council meeting? Remember the guy came and they were, okay, okay. And I'll save my other things for the next meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councilor Brown?
Happy New Year, everyone. I don't really have a lot tonight, just wanted to wish you all a Happy New Year. With my committees, it's been kind of a struggle trying to touch base with everybody through the holidays, but we are going to touch base and get those things going really well. And Charles, I did go by 11th Avenue today to look at it myself, and I could see that something had been done there, so I appreciate you and your department getting on top of things. That's very good to see. But other than that, that's all I have for tonight.
Councilor Pro Tem Williams?
Evening again. Just a few updates. Over the holidays, took an opportunity to take advantage of further education. PNC sponsored seminar or two for us, newbies, and the mayor to learn a little bit more. Some of us participated in that. Very informative in the month of December. Also, there's a small problem in Smithfield Forest. There is a tree that's laying on one of the power lines. It's right there on Red Rock Circle, right across from 1336 Red Rock Circle. So just know that Alabama Power was there today. They called me, I think one of your HOA members called on my way to church. It's like, well, there's no day off on this one. So she called me, but they were there today. It's on the line. The line has not broken, but it's not going to be there long. So, but they are addressing, Steve is speaking because he lives in that neighborhood, Mr. Baxter. So thank you, Brother Baxter. Also, the youth initiative that I spoke on before the year broke, is a personal initiative of mine. As the seniors have their thing, we got to have our thing as well, Ms. Dansby. We got a little competition, so we're on your heels. I am working with Principal Watkins, as well as the counselors at the school, to kind of see the needs of the kids first. And after that, I am going to be leaning on Goldsmith. He's not only just, Mr. Maintenance, he's also over one of the programs for the football. So I'll be leaning on you as well. I may ask a few of my fellow council folks to help me with that, because we have a large need with the children. The children represent a large part of our city. They also represent who has to come behind us to support us. So it's just not all about everyone in this room. We have to groom our young people to be intelligent, to be, I guess, they got to take our place, basically. So I would encourage you to do your part, because that just may be the person that show up in the waiting room as your doctor. You just never know. So let's go ahead and let's sow some seeds into these young folks. So that information will be coming. Just as soon as school get back in session, I will have more opportunities to speak with Principal Watkins. I think, one more important thing. So tomorrow, I kind of took this from our Hewitttown page. Now, on Allison Bonnet, right there at the railroad tracks, it's going to be closed tomorrow. They're working on the railroad tracks. Y'all better go the other way. They're going to be working on it for 24 hours. You will not be able to pass. They did not say what time they were going to start. It just says, Allison Bonnet Memorial Drive will be closed on January the 6th to repair the tracks and the asphalt. This will be, and they had this in bold, a 24-hour road closure. No traffic will be able to cross the tracks while the work is being done, for all of you who are ambitious. So do not do that. Go the other way. So that's all day. Tomorrow, I don't know what time it starts. And I think that is it. Oh, yeah, the girls play tonight at 7 o'clock, right now in Fairfield. We get out of here, I'll go catch it, but our girls are on fire. Girls basketball.
Thank you, Councilor Wilkerson.
All right. Happy New Year to you all. And oh, how good and pleasant it is for us all to share this moment. I'm still on fire and excited about being your city councilor. The staff here in the office, Mayor, I just can't say too much about just how professional and how competent and how helpful they are. So I commend them. For all of those whom have contributed to the giving over the Christmas holiday, I tip my hat. That's a honorable and noble thing for us all to do. This weekend, I was fortunate enough to spend some time with our high school baseball team. Got to chat with the coaches and some of the players at a fundraiser car wash held in Hueytown. And those young men are quite impressive. And the first thing I noticed was just how respectful they are. So I want to commend their parents, and I want to commend the coaches for pouring into them, but not just pouring into them, but for setting a personal example and allowing them to glean from a positive example. Public Works, I can't say enough. But again, Happy New Year. I pray that this year be just full of blessings and full of thank yous and a bountiful appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we'll hear from our citizens for their comments. Okay. Well, seeing no hands, yes, sir. If you can come to the mic, Mr. Baxter. That's so close.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Steve Baxter. I'm the neighborhood president at Smithfield Forest. Something what really happened amazing to me over the holidays. We were decorating for our holiday, our front entrance, and it's a group of guys that get together all the time, a walking group, and we were just putting up, different ornaments and stuff. So one of the council members came back and really gave us a good word of encouragement, because we do a lot, in our neighborhood. But it was just so pleasing to me that she took time to stop by and show us the interest that she showed. It's just not when you're running for office, but it's actually when you get out and actually do something. And I just want to congratulate Miss Regina Van. You're doing a great job. I encourage you, and I encourage others to get out in the neighborhood. Walk the neighborhood sometime. See what's going on. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Any others? Okay, seeing no hands, we have a motion to adjourn. All right, y'all have a great evening.
How you doing, bud?
That's a wrap.
Yeah, excellent. Hey, man. Hang on.